we sort of haven't really heard, I feel like we haven't heard that much about the sports kind of going into this. I mean, what's your take been on the pre-coverage, I guess, of Sochi? Are you kind of like frustrated with the fact that maybe the focus hasn't been on the sports so much?
Well, I don't worry, because once the Olympics start, it will be on the athletes, and I'm sure all the events will be exciting, not just the skating.
And we were sort of talking before in the green room about, your packing and kind of preparation, your lack of packing, I should say, and preparation. We've been seeing headlines in the last few days. This was one from, the Wall Street Journal reporting State Department cautions Olympic athletes about wearing Team USA gear. What do you make of all of this, the security kind of stuff?
Well, that's unfortunate about wearing your team gear, just because I think back, and that was one of the things, I mean, maybe because I was 15 and little things excited me like that, but that's what I loved, is wearing my USA jacket and feeling proud and knowing that I was representing the United States. And I'm sure that they'll be wearing their jackets and feeling good. I mean, all the skaters are probably not going to go outside of those restricted high security areas.
Right.
So.
And I mean, on that note, we have, and guys, thank you for the comments. We've got a comment here from Xavier Santana, who says, is Tara going to minimize the amount of red, white and blue colored clothing that she packs for Sochi, like the State Department advised? I mean, is that something you're taking into account?
Well, I will definitely follow everyone's instructions and follow the rules. I mean, you have to. And but I definitely packed my red, white, and blue scarf, so we'll see.
And sort of, I guess, in all of this as well has obviously been the anti-LGBT rhetoric that's been coming out of Russia, and it's kind of been all over the place. What advice do you have to the athletes that are sort of weighing whether or not to go or not to go? I mean, do you think that people should just kind of get out there and do their thing and go despite all of these?
I bet there's not a lot of athletes that would think, I'm not going to go. This is upsetting, because it's unfortunate that this is happening, because all these athletes have worked so hard. No matter what your sexual preference is, they have worked their entire lives for this moment. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. So you want to be able to see these athletes just enjoy their moment and the focus be on what they're so good at and what they're showcasing.
And there have been people that have kind of wanted to take a stand on it, and Brian Boitano is one of them, and he's going to be going, just to kind of, I guess, kind of be there to represent. Is he an inspiration? People like that an inspiration to you? Or?
Yes, Brian is a huge inspiration, and growing up in skating, it's just so commonplace that and that, what's unfortunate is that you think about it, the Olympics, it's supposed to bring everyone together, whatever race, gay, straight, whatever sport, and that's what I find to be the saddest part of this, is it's taken that feeling away.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I guess it has. You don't want to detract from what what should be kind of a jubilant occasion and what should be a triumphant kind of occasion. I mean, I suppose it's difficult for you in the position that you're in, but do you feel like you have to kind of make a stand? Do you feel like you need to speak out on these issues as well? Do you sort of have things that you need to kind of get out there and
Well, I'm pretty outspoken, and I always feel that I have to be true to my feelings and whatever I really think. And I do have my opinions on it, but at the same time, the bigger story is the athletes. And so that's where for me, it's sad. Just because there's so many different sports, and I'm sure there's a million gay people going and a million straight people going, and the focus shouldn't be on this, and it's sad.